to St. Mary's boarding school for girls and boys.
It's unisex.
It is unisex. It used to be girls only.
Monosex.
But then 2 years ago, they started allowing boys instead. You wish, Bev. Oh, this is Bev.
I don't really like my name.
Well, it's better than mine. I'm Meg.
Oh, Meg is so much better than Bev.
Whatever. Anyway, where was I?
Boys?
Oh, yes. It was a big day for us all.
Principal Pepperidge held a big speech and said,
"Times are changing, and our school has to change too. As of the next semester, St. Mary's is forced to admit boys."
Yay! Bev likes boys.
But there are still not very many here. Only a few.
We are really just a pretty regular school.
How do you know we're a regular school?
This is Ivy. She's good at math.
Regular means average. This is the only school you've ever been to. Ergo, what makes you competent to decide whether this school is regular or irregular?
I watch TV. We're kind of like Glee.
Only without boys.
Well, I don't think we're very regular. Besides, class is starting.
I really don't like Latin. It is taught by Professor Warple, and she is...
Severus. Sed. Aequo. Strict yet fair. Now, have we all done the homework for today? Well, in that case, Miss Beth, you would not mind telling me the full definition of Nox Noctis?
Nox?
This could go on for a while. Bev is as bad at Latin as I am.
Fortunately, we have a friend called Sky. She's really cool, and she always finds a way to bail us out.
Excuse me, Professor Warple, but I was racking my brain all evening yesterday over the third conjugation Eastern verbs. Could you tell me if this paradigm is correct?
And that's it. Old Warple will now spend the next 15 minutes explaining the third conjugation to Sky and forget that Bev ever existed.
Thanks, Sky. I don't really like Sky. Too loose. Lacks structure. Ivy doesn't really like anyone.
Not true. I like Mrs. Vladenberg, the physics teacher. Mrs. Vladenberg, of German descent, spends her time sitting, smoking, and looking into the distance. What's there not to like?
Well, she has a highly structured mind.
Oh, Ivy also likes, although she'd never admit it, Tall Tom, the isolated feature sitting in that corner.
In addition to isolation, Tom also excels at sarcasm.
Yes, just like you excel at not excelling.
Wait, what?
Exactly. You're probably right.
Isn't he just so amazing?
Why don't you just go and talk to him, Ivy?
No, I couldn't.
She could, but she's right not to. I like sitting here alone and playing my guitar.
Hey, Tom. I like your chords. They're, rhythmical.
Oh, these are our twins, Mia and Thea. They're Sky spots in.
Shut up, Bev. We're not really twins.
Yeah, like, shut up, Bev, we're not twins, right?
Well, you're close enough if you ask me.
Well, no one asked you.
Hey, Bev, you know, I saw Kip looking for you out in the back garden.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Kip is amazing looking. You have never seen anyone as handsome as he.
Was he really looking for her?
Not really, but I thought it'd be nifty if she was looking for him.
How's my hair? How's my hair?
Nice work, Sky.
Yes, nice work, Sky. Don't mention it.
Sky is funny like that.
Yeah, she does things differently all the time.
Maybe not all the time.
You're right, maybe not all the time, but definitely sometimes.
Like the one time when she decided to wear her blazer inside out.
Yeah, she got sent to the principal's office for that.
Miss Sky, this is a clear breach of school regulations.
With all due respect, Mrs. Principal, I fail to notice that.
Need I get you a mirror to notice it, girl? You're wearing a school blazer inside out. You look like some sort of a savage.
Savage or not, I'm still not violating any rules.
Oh?
Yes. The school regulations clearly state that all students must wear their blazers. How they should wear them is not specified, and therefore, legally speaking, left to one's own interpretation.
See, she whips out cool moments like that one.
Yeah, she totally whips out cool moments like that.
A lot of people say just because she's cool, Pia and I say whatever Sky says all the time.
Yeah, which is like not true, right?
Now, girls, don't worry, that's not true.
See, that's not true. I only say what Sky says most of the time.
And I don't even say what Sky says. I just say whatever Pia says.
What are you girls doing over here? Smoking? I bet that you're smoking your lungs out, aren't you?
My dear Professor Danglebird, nothing could be further away from the truth.
Nothing could be further away from the truth.
Nothing.
Oh, yes? You must think that you are so smart. You must think that everyone except for you is stupid beyond help, don't you?
Well, Professor Danglebird teaches English. She believes that if you say things loud enough, people will always believe you're right. Well, that would not be a problem in itself if you have such a bad...
No, Mrs. Danglebird. Not at all. We would never smoke. In fact, Pia swore she would never even look at the cigarette after her father died from a lung cancer. Tell her, Pia.
Yes?
I could not find him. Oh, good evening, Mrs. Danglebird.
Ah, Bev, tell me, were these three girls smoking cigarettes the last time you saw them?
Well,
Noctis.
absolutely not. I never saw them smoke my entire life.
Are you sure?
Oh, cross my heart.
Well, you're off the hook for now, girls. But I'll have my eye out for you.
See, Bev? The only way that we can work the teachers is if we stick together.
You're right.
So, what do you girls want to do tonight?
Yeah, what do you girls want to do tonight?
As if we have much of a choice. This is the most uneventful place on the face of the earth.
We can always go to my room and play Scrabble.
That's exactly what I mean. Playing Scrabble is the most fun activity that we ever get to do. Don't you see how tectonically wrong that is?
There you are, guys. Who wants to go to our room and play Scrabble?
I think I'll have myself an exclusive night.
Exclusive? What are you doing?
Excluding company.
Yeah. You know what? I think I'll have myself an elusive night too. Exclusive. Whatever, Bev.
What about you, Pia? Do you want to go and play Scrabble with us? I think we better go. What's with them?
Let's just say you walked in at the wrong time.
How so?
Well, everyone was just complaining how there's nothing to do around here.
Well, it's not my fault that we live at the godforsaken boarding school in the middle of nowhere.
One day, I swear, I'll sneak into my parents' bedroom and kill them for sending me here. They got me out of the way, and now they're having the time of their life, living alone in the city.
The city must be so much fun right now.
Oh, the city must be so much fun all the time.
When I have children one day, I will totally let them go to school in the city.
Totally. There are virtually no boys here.
Cheer up, Bev. There's always Kip.
Kip. Let me tell you about Kip. Kip keeps keeping out of my way. That's about all he does.
You'll get him sooner or later, Bev.
The only thing I'm gonna get in this place is bad memories.
And lots of sleep.
Calling it a night?
Or Scrabble.
Or, as you say, Scrabble.
All right, colleagues, I hereby open this teachers' meeting. Now, as we remember, last time we elected our much valued arts teacher, Miss Gladness, as the secretary. Miss Gladness, what's on the agenda?
3 items on the agenda for tonight.
I object to the first one.
Perhaps you would be so kind to let Miss Gladness state what I decide before protesting.
Oh, yes, I do. Quite right.
May I? Please.
Item 1. The barbaric defilement of the statue of Mrs. Business Smythe in the back garden.
Yes?
What kind of defilements are we talking about?
Barbaric.
No, I mean, when we say defilement, what exactly do we mean to say when we say that?
Mr. Pongleton, I appreciate that vocabulary isn't a part of physical education, but even so, one would expect to... Pollution, violation.
Item 2, Miss Gladness.
Item 2. The excessive usage of chalk by the teaching staff and the consequent shortage in chalk supply.
Who put this item on agenda?
As a matter of fact, I did. How can I expect the children to complete chalk drawing project when there is simply no chalk left in the storage room?
Well, I have nothing to do with that. I use no chalk whatsoever.
Why does everyone look at me? What, do they eat chalk? I used to write on the board. Doesn't everyone?
We'll get to this item in good time. Please, Miss Gladness, the last item.
Yes, item 3, a new student.
Mrs. Vladenberg, our admissions officer, will tell us on the particulars. Won't you?
I will, Your Honor. I mean, Mrs. Principal.
Mrs. Dangelberg, you put item 1 on the agenda, the statue defilement.
Yes, I did. Thank you, Mrs. Principal. As we all know, Mrs. Business Smythe was the first principal of St. Mary's, and she did much to build the good name that this school carries today. Unidentified students, cloaked in the darkness of the night, defiled the statue in a barbaric and disrespectful manner by painting her bonnet fluorescent green and her lips bright red.
Unacceptable.
I agree. A nice crimson would have suited her lips much better.
Miss Gladness, need I remind you that you're here on official capacity?
This is no laughing matter, I assure you. Tomorrow or the day after, it could be your statue out there, defiled.
Mrs. Principal, I would just like to point out that if the students underwent a more rigorous physical conditioning program, they would not have energy to paint statues yellow and blue.
Red and fluorescent green.
Mr. Pongleton, I have told you already and I shall tell you again. We are a boarding school, not a football team. Yes?
May I smoke in here?
Well, if you must. Mrs. Walpole, you had an objection to item 1 early on.
I did.
Well, you certainly said so.
Not me, Mrs. Principal.
Good. In that case, Mrs. Engelbert, you will form an investigative committee of 3 teachers that will try to identify the culprits. All in favor? Good. Then item 2.
Item 2. The excessive usage of chalk by the teaching staff and the consequent shortage in chalk supply.
I categorically refuse to discuss this item. It belittles me as a person and professor.
Fine. Fine. May we all just agree that those staff members who use chalk excessively, there is no need to name them, should use chalk less.
I still categorically refuse to take part of this discussion. But I will just say this. Okay,
Good. Then that is settled. The last item, Miss Gladness.
Yes, item 3, new student.
Mrs. Vladenberg, you have more on this?
Yes, I do. So, we have admitted a new student. Her name is Serena Jones, and she's moving here from the city.
From the city, you don't say.
I do say. Her father has been appointed ambassador to France, and he does not want her to leave the country just yet. They opted for St. Mary's.
The ambassador to France sent his daughter to our school?
Well, of course he did. Why wouldn't he? There is nothing wrong with St. Mary's. In fact, this is exactly the kind of girl we should be recruiting. High-end girls from the city whose fathers work in diplomacy or commerce.
And what exactly would attract a girl like that to St. Mary's?
A more rigorous training program, that's what!
Mr. Pendleton, please!
Well, what has attracted this one? Pristine nature and academic excellence.
Well, I really think that there are schools that top St. Mary's on both accounts.
This is exactly the kind of undermining attitude that makes us uncompetitive.
Would you mind if I lit up another one?
Since you ask, yes, I would. I do not particularly feel like sitting here all evening and inhaling your smoke and your chalk dust.
I have no intention of repeating myself, Bolton. I'm a teacher. Teachers use chalk.
Stop it, please. This is no way for faculty members to address one another.
Miss Principal, he started it.
I did not.
Oh, how can you be so childish, both of you?
Well, she started being childish.
Oh, please. I don't even know what a child looks like.
Excuse me.
Yes, Mrs. Wallenberg?
We all said what we had to say. I'm out of cigarettes. Can we go now?
Well, Miss Gladness, is there anything else on the agenda?
No, Mrs. Percival, nothing else.
Well, yes, I suppose then we may go. But certainly not because you are out of cigarettes. We may go because we have successfully covered all the items on the agenda, haven't we, Miss Gladness?
Yes, Mrs. Percival. Yes, we have.
Good. Then I hereby proclaim this meeting finished.
Well, that went quite well.
Miss Gladness, when you will have spent as many years at St. Mary's as I have, indeed, if that ever happens, you will have a completely different definition of well and unwell.
Well, I simply can't wait. Children, today we will continue talking about composition, and although I do not think that anyone went over it since last time, I will still ask the question and stand to be surprised. What is the composition?
Isn't it that Mrs. Danglebird has us right for extra credit in English?
I will pretend for the sake of us all that this comment never took place.
I don't get it.
So, one more time. Composition in art? Ivy, maybe there's hope for art still.
Is it true that we are getting a new student?
What has this got to do with composition? And how do you know about this?
I don't.
Is it really true that we're getting a new student?
Is it a boy?
Oh, it's a bunch of boys, and all lined up in tight, see-through uniforms.
That's enough. We're getting one more student. So what? Why is that such a big deal?
Because nothing ever happens here.
That's right. Nothing ever happens here.
Except for composition. Composition happens in all the classes.
It doesn't happen in physics, Tom.
Well, I don't think that it is a big deal that we're getting a new student.
Finally, voice of reason. A new student, so what? From the city, big deal. Right now, let's get back to composition. So, who can tell me what we see here on the board?
Excuse me, did you say from the city?
From the where? I don't think I said what you think I said.
With all due respect, I think you said that he was coming from the city.
I did. Yes, miss, you said it.
Mm-hmm. You said it all right. The new student is from the city.
I wonder what he must have done to get thrown in here.
Oh, Miss Gladness, just tell me this, and I'll never ask you anything else my entire life. Is it a boy from the city?
Oh, shut up, all of you. As a matter of fact, no, it's a girl. And I honestly do not see how this makes any difference. A new student is a new student. It doesn't matter where she's from. It matters what she's like. So, what is she like?
Knock, knock. Hi, my name's Serena Jones. I'm new to school, and I've been told to report to this class.
Oh, yes, of course, Serena. I'm Professor Gladness, and this is our arts class. Why don't you go ahead and have a seat?
You can sit next to me.
But where is Sky going to sit?
There's a seat next to Tom.
Tom's bench for those that have nowhere to go.
Hi, I'm Serena.
I know, I'm Meg.
That's enough. We'll handle the introduction later. Right now, let's get back to the composition.
Composition? The circle and the square thing. Yes, we already did that in the city.
I totally should have gone to the school in the city.
What else did you cover in the city?
Well,
knock, knock. Oh, good morning, children. I was just passing by and wanted to make sure that our new student found her way around the corridor.
I found it easily. The school's kind of small.
Our Serena's father is our country's new ambassador to France.
No way!
That is like too cool.
Oh, he told me I can move to Paris if I learn French by the end of the semester.
I would learn it by the end of the week to move to Paris.
Oh, needless to say, St. Mary's is one of the top schools when it comes to languages. Without top-notch professors, languages are just a matter of time.
Excuse me, Mrs. Principal, but how many languages do you speak?
That is entirely beside the point.
Au revoir, superstar.
Au revoir, superstar. That is so cool.
Au revoir, super store. Yeah, it's really cool.
Miss Gladness, I'm not feeling very well. I've got cramps, you know. Can I go to the restroom?
Of course.
Oh, can Meg come with me in case I faint?
Is it that serious?
Oh, it's very serious. So, what do you think of her?
I like her.
Me too.
I think she's cool.
Oh, she's very cool.
And your dad is an ambassador.
Yeah. Is that cool?
Well, I don't really know what they do, but a bunch of hotels are called the ambassador, just like many are called the president. So it's gotta be kinda like being the president.
Or Hilton. There's a bunch of hotels called the Hilton. So maybe it's like being Paris Hilton.
I don't think your dad is like Paris Hilton.
But you still wanted her to sit next to you, you little star fucker.
What? There was an empty seat next to me and she seemed nice.
She's cool.
Let's get back to class. You can't be having that many cramps.
Let's see what else Serena does.
So, whatever you choose to draw has to be drawn in that exact spot for the reason, and that is composition.
Are we just going to talk about drawing, or are we actually going to draw something too?
Ivy, I was not expecting you to...
Knock, knock. So sorry I'm late, Professor. My alarm did not go off.
Am I expected to believe that?
It's true, Professor. Mine almost never goes off either.
Well, thank you, Sky, for coming for the last 5 minutes of the class. Are you just going to stand there looking awkward, or will you sit down?
but there's someone in my seat.
Hey, good day. I'm Serena.
Hey, good day. That sounds really cool together.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll just sit next to Tom then, Meg.
Hey, good day. What do you call it when two words come in the same way like that?
You call it irony, Pia.
Irony, that's what it was. So, Serena, do you want to go and have a lunch with us? Where do you guys have your lunch?
Over there, in the cafeteria.
Is it any good?
Oh, it sucks, but you should try it.
Okie doke, take me to your cook.
Yo, Nia and Pia, I'm gonna have my lunch in the back garden. Are you guys coming or what?
Well, yeah, sure. We're coming. Right, Pia?
Right, Mia?
Right, Pia.
Right, Pia.
So, what's up with eating lunch at the back garden?
That's just Kai and her ideas.
Sky, is that the girl that was late?
Yep, Sky's pretty cool, I guess.
She is, so cool.
Yeah, she's not really all that cool.
She seems alright to me. Just a little, different.
Different. That's a good way to describe her.
But I thought there was nothing wrong with being different.
Oh, sweetie, there's different, and then there's different.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Oh, can I have a tuna fish and avocado salad? Thanks, Longshanks.
Me too. I'd like a tuna fish and avocado salad. See here, a tuna fish and avocado.
But Meg, you don't even like tuna fish.
Whatever, Mom. So how do you know what I like or don't like?
Well, you told me you didn't like tuna fish.
Well, I don't like it unless it comes with avocado.
What? They still make those? Nobody sells salmon cheese sandwiches anymore in the city.
Why not?
Because they're not that good for you, I guess.
You know what? Can you make that a tuna fish and avocado salad instead? Thank you.
So, do you guys have any cool teachers around here?
Yeah, sure. Miss Gladness is pretty cool.
Oh, what does she teach?
Arts. You just met her.
Oh, and she's cool.
Oh, she's not cool to me. She sucks. They all suck.
Mrs. Vladenberg doesn't suck if you're into structured minds.
They all suck.
So that must be the universal quality of teachers then. Sucking. What about les garçons? Any boys to speak of?
Oh, there are virtually no boys here. I keep saying that.
There's this one guy called Kip, but he's playing hard to get.
Oh, he's not even playing hard to get. He just is hard to get.
Well, that's because you're trying too hard. Besides, if you ask me, Kip is nothing special.
Oh, that's right. Only Tom is special.
Who's Tom?
Have you guys seen my tennis shoes around anywhere?
Did you look behind the lockers like last time?
Yeah, I did. They're not there.
Then I don't know where she put them.
I can help you look for them if you like.
Well, thanks. Come on, Bungleton will clean me if I'm late for gym again.
So, who hides his shoes around the place?
Oh, mostly Sky. Sometimes Nia.
And why would she do that?
It is one of the very few sources of entertainment around here.
Well, it sounds totally different to me.
Oh, it definitely is quite different.
Sadly, I have to agree that it is unreasonably different.
You could not be that different in the city and get away with it.
Oh, I'd never be that different in the city.
Yeah, I'm not even that different here.
Oh, me neither. She's right.
Hiding people's shoes? Way different.
It makes it difficult for them to walk, you know.
It would, wouldn't it?
Oh, there you are! I mean, it's not that we were looking for you or anything.
But didn't you say we should go look for Serena?
What? Shut up, Pia! Don't be stupid.
I didn't say anything, right? You guys, where is Sky?
Oh, she needed to run back to the dorm and pick something up before physics.
Or go hide someone's shoes.
Different.
Oh, way different.
Drastically different.
Drastically different.
Yeah, Sky is a little different.
Sky is a little different.
Hello, Mother. Hello, Father. Look at the sky. Doesn't it look different today?
Yeah, it does look a little different.
It was a joke, Pia.
Pia, you're a little different too sometimes. Why did you just call me? Oh, I think you heard me just fine.
Where'd you get the nerve to call me that? Take it easy, girls. We're all friends here.
My dad says that there are no friends or enemies, just people who are cool and people who are not cool.
Well, I'm cool.
And I'm also very cool too, right?
Ladies, why are you not in class yet?
Oh, we were just going.
Are you the gym teacher?
I am, yes.
I could tell. Why don't we have gym now?
Girls and boys have separate classes.
Wow, you guys really don't take any chances, do you?
Oh, they all Rita. We have to go.
Sorry I'm late, Mr. Pongleton. I had a shoe situation.
Again,
Well, what can I say?
where's Skip?
He said he wasn't feeling very well.
Well, how does he accept to win the regional competition again unless he trains?
Well, he is pretty fast. Faster than I am, anyway, no matter how hard I train.
Hard work always pays off.
Oh, like it did for you?
Yes, exactly, like it did for me. Many said I will never be very successful. But look at me now.
Oh, I'm looking.
Go ahead and stretch out. So, have you met this new girl yet?
No, not really. It's kind of like trying to meet the Pope or something with all those worshippers around.
The girl thinks she's pretty cool, huh?
The girls think she's cooler than winter in a fridge.
Well, is she?
To be frank, Professor, I have no idea what's cool and what isn't anymore.
How about running?
Do I have to say yes?
Yes.
Yes.
So, Sky, where's everyone else?
I don't know, Mrs. Ladenburg. Last time I saw them, they were ordering lunch.
Ordering lunch? That's why I always bring my own.
What do you eat for lunch, Professor?
Atoms.
What?
Oh, relax, Sky. I'm only pulling your leg.
I'm sorry. Today has been a strange day.
What has made it a strange day?
Mainly the new girl, Serena, that came in. Acting like she's all that in a baseball hat.
All that in a baseball hat?
I mean, acting like she's too cool for school and everybody's jumping on her bandwagon.
Hey, good day, Mrs. Ladenburg. Am I late?
Hey, good day.
Yes, Ivy, you're late. And where the hell is everyone else?
Oh, they were hanging out with Serena last time I saw them. I had to go and help Tom look for shoes.
He must either have a very bad vision or very small feet.
Bad vision, actually. I hid those like 2 days ago.
Next time, when you hide them, could you maybe tell me where you left them? In confidentiality, so that I can kind of find them for him and save the day.
Seriously?
No, not seriously, but if you feel like it, then yes.
Ladies are late.
Sorry, Professor Bladenberg, but I'm new to school and I got lost trying to find this class. And the girls here organized themselves and found me, and well, here we are.
That's absolutely true. We organized ourselves like a search party, and found her.
A search party?
Was anyone hurt trying to rescue the new girl?
My intelligence, yes. We're having to listen to this explanation.
No, it's all true. In fact, they should install arrows and signs around the corridors so people can know where they're going.
They should, shouldn't they?
Absolutamento. In fact, I'll go talk to the student council about that.
But we don't have a student called council.
Actually, she's sort of right. We don't have a student council here at St. Mary's. What? We don't? But then who represents our interests at school?
If I'm not mistaken, Kip represents your only interest at school.
Not cool, Sky? Not cool?
Not cool, Sky.
Professor
Vladimir.
Yes, I'm sorry, but I cannot see how a modern-day school can function without a student council.
Generally, the fewer councils, the better a school.
But my mom is a corporate lawyer, and I'm pretty sure she'd find this unconstitutional.
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 Well, I'm not an expert on the Constitution.
Well, with your permission, I would like to go talk to the principal right now about forming a student council. I will need Meg and Bev to come along and help me draft the Declaration of Founding.
Fine, go.
You're actually going to let them go? But they just got here a minute ago.
You cannot contain energy. You can only direct it.
I like that.
I don't get it.
Would you children mind if I smoked in here?
No, Mrs. Landmark, you always smoke anyway.
Do I? Well, that's all right then.
Dean! Excuse me, Professor. I have one question regarding vector subtraction.
She will found a student council. Can you believe the shit that chick gets away with? Oh! It's as if the sun shines because of her, just because she's from the city.
Come, Sky. Don't be bitter just because you're different and she isn't.
Excuse me?
You're a little different, you know?
Everyone knows that.
Different. Mm-hmm. Everyone knows that.
Well, of course I'm different. Aren't we all?
No. No, we're not.
We ain't different.
We're pretty same.
We're very same.
Same. Same as Serena.
Totally same as Serena. Are you guys kidding me?
Don't be bitter just because you're different, Sky.
Read my lips. I don't have a problem being different.
Wow, that's pathetic.
Yeah, only a really, really different person would say something like that. Mia, did you just call me pathetic?
You wish, Sky. You're so different that you're not pathetic anymore.
Sky's just bitter because she's different and we aren't.
She better watch her step.
She'd better watch her step.
Different people should keep to themselves.
Exactly, that's what they should do.
I don't need to deal with her being different.
Me neither.
Let's get out of here, Pia.
Yeah, totally.
What do you think of this one?
Nice. I like the double G.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's how it should be spelled, but I like it too.
What about this? How do you like mine?
Yours is just strange.
Yeah, I don't think you should keep the Y.
I don't like it without the Y. It looks too Russian.
Well, Russians have to have names too, you know.
Well, they can have any name they like, but I'm not giving them mine. What if I double up on the V?
Oh no, that would just be weird.
That would be weird.
To be honest, I don't even think that your name is suitable for this operation, Ivy. Whatever, Bev. And don't call me by my old name anymore. I am now Ivina. Fine, Ivina. But in that case, I'm not Bev anymore either. I'm now Bevina. Isn't that right, Magina?
Magina, yes. It's a good name. I'm happy with that name.
Oh, it's better than Ivina.
Oh, shut up, Bev! Ina! Oh, hi. I'm Magina. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mr. Ambassador.
That sounds very cool, Magina.
Thank you, Bevina. I somehow feel it gives me flair, doesn't it? Do you feel it gives you flair, Ivina?
Oh, it gives me lots of flair.
Do you know, Bevina, dear, I've just had the most amazing idea.
Why? What is it, Magina, dear?
I think you should write a quick note to our friend Kip, asking him out to prom and signing it with your new name.
Oh, now that's an idea. XOXO Bevina. Do you really think I should?
I don't see how he could say no.
XOXO Bevina. Okay, I'm not saying that I don't like the idea. Magina with double G. But wouldn't it be better if you wrote him a note saying something like, "Hey Kip, going to prom maybe? Bevina is available." And he says the name and he asks me out.
But you have to say something like, "Bevina is still available," or better still, "Bevina, amazingly enough, is still available, so it doesn't seem like you're available because no one asked you yet."
Yes, we do not want him to think that.
Relax, girls. The moment he reads the name, he'll be sending you a text message.
Do you really think so?
Oh, what are you girls doing over here? Copying homework? I bet that you're copying each other's homework instead of writing it, aren't you?
No, Professor Danglebit, no! You got it all wrong. Bevina, Magina, and I were just trying out our new signatures, that's all.
What new signatures? And who are these girls that you're talking about?
Oh, well, I'm Bevina.
And I'm now Magina, a double G.
And I take it that you're now Ivina.
Yes. Do you like it?
Well, in all my years, I have never heard of such a thing. Instead of hard work and studying, and that is what you should devote your teenage years to, just like I did, there you are, thinking up new fancy names for yourselves, acting like you're 6 and not 16. You should be ashamed of yourselves!
Professor Danglebit? Yes, may I have a word?
Yes, of course.
Girls, I'm sure there's something else you should be doing right now.
Oh, yes. We were just leaving.
Mrs. Danglebit, when I installed you as the head of student affairs last year, I was hoping not to have unpleasant situations that we have had under Professor Walpole.
What seems to be the problem, Mrs. Principal?
Mrs. Danglebit, are you familiar with the Constitution?
Not beyond good taste. One doesn't like to be mistaken for a lawyer, after all.
But, yes. I just had the most disturbing talk with the new student, Serena. And she knows the Constitution. And it turns out that we have broken it.
The Constitution.
Correct. We do not have a student council.
That isn't the Constitution.
Well, there's no good being surprised about it now. You just told me a minute ago you were not familiar with the text.
Not fully familiar, Mrs. Principal.
Well, then we can't wait for you to familiarize yourself fully. I want St. Mary's to have a student council already today.
Yes, I understand. I'll see to it immediately.
Thomas, are you running away from school?
No, Mrs. Principal. Not without planting a bomb first.
What?
Oh, I had gym and Professor Pongleton made me run. And I was just about to hit the showers.
Good. Hygiene is important.
Vote Serena! Vote Serena!
What is going on here, girls?
Oh, Mrs. Principal, didn't you hear? Vote Serena! We're forming first ever student council here in St. Mary's. Vote Serena! And we want Serena Jones as a first president.
Vote Serena?
Yes!
But I didn't know that the student council was already in place.
But shouldn't the principal know what is going on in the school?
Thomas! Of course, I knew about it all. In fact, I was just about to go and tell people how they should do it. There's no time to lose.
Vote Serena!
Need to done something to your hair?
Yep. Do you like it? Who cares if he likes it? I bet you Serena will like it. Vote Serena! Okay, Pia. I think you got it by now.
Vote Serena. Yeah, I got it. Well, I have to grow out my hair if she wins.
You should grow out on your IQ, pal. And what do you mean if she wins?
There's no one else running.
Maybe Sky. Representing a different party.
There is no greater achievement in life than winning a one-person race.
You should win one-person race to the showers.
Yeah, you kind of stink.
Well, as usual, it was nice to engage in an intellectual conversation with you two majestic thinkers.
At least we're not majestic thinkers.
Au revoir, super. How do you say that French word again?
It's official! St. Mary's finally has a student council. Bigger and badder than ever. More hip, more clever student council. Presidential elections coming up. Who's the vote, ladies?
Vote Serena!
I can't hear ya!
Vote Serena! Vote Serena! Vote Serena! Vote Serena!
Thank you. Thank you all. As your new student council president, I promise less homework.
Vote Serena! Vote Serena!
More parties!
Vote Serena! Vote Serena!
And more good-looking boys in this place!
Yay, Serena!
Boys! You guys, seriously, this could totally shape things up around here.
Can you tell the teachers what they should do?
Absolutamente. I mean, I can tell them what they shouldn't do, so then they can figure out what they can do by the process of elimination.
No, I mean, can you tell them what to teach in class? Can you tell them to cut it out with difficult stuff?
Pia, don't be stupid. Only principal can do that.
Well, I can talk to the principal.
What did you do to your hair there, girls?
What? Oh, this? Practically nothing. You know, just touch up.
We wanted to look more like...
We didn't really want to look different, you know?
No, we didn't want to look different, Bev.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's no good looking different, girls.
It's no good looking different, girls.
We don't look different.
You don't look different, but I do like what me and Pia did.
Girls, what's going on here? What is all this hullabaloo?
Hey, good day, teaching staff members. Glad you decided to join the fray.
And this is no hullabaloo. We're only supporting our presidential candidate, Serena.
Vote Serena!
But you can't be the president. You're not even 18. That, Professor, is an astute observation, but I'm running for student council president. The actual presidency will have to wait a couple of years.
Is there anyone else running? Sky might, just to prove she's pathetic.
She's so different. Yeah, right? Too different.
I don't think anyone will ever vote for her. No one supports difference anymore.
It is just too 90s, you know.
Voting for Sky would be explicitly saying, I don't want to be the same like everyone else.
Oh my god. OMG. Hey, Magina, Davina, don't you think that we should go away and quickly take care of something?
You know what? You're absolutely right, Ivina.
You're totally right, Ivina. We need to go and take care of, something.
Hey, nice new names, ladies.
Do you like them?
Absolutamente, y'all. Very cool names.
They give us flair.
So, me and Pia, did you have a fight with Sky? Oh, Professor, don't be silly. We don't fight with different people. We just stay out of the way.
Hey, Professor, do you want to hear something gross about Sky?
Well, I really think it's not my business.
Oh, this should be.
Serena and Professor Walpole, I just let them. Well, nice to meet you, Professor. Yes. Well, never mind that. I
understand that you will be soon the student council president.
Oh, well, it would certainly seem so.
Well, I will be straightforward. What is your view on traditional black boards versus these new magic marker whiteboards?
I'm not sure I have a view on that.
Well, just bear in mind that good old chalk have raised generations of fine leaders and schoolers, and they then never complain about chalk tests.
Okay, I'll make a note of that.
Good. I thought you looked like a fine, understanding girl. I'm sure you will have no problem getting a good grade in Latin.
Well, that sounds just about right.
Good. Well, duty calls.
Yo, Nia, Pia, I need to do my hair for the acceptance speech. Your leader needs you.
We're coming.
And that's what really badass. Not necessarily what Sky did, but this whole attitude that it's good to be different.
Sky keeps hurting us by being different. Bye.
Oh, Professor Gladys. Just the person I wanted to speak to.
Yes, Sky. What is it?
Well, it's about the student council craze, and everybody wanted to give Serena unlimited powers.
Student council president does not have unlimited powers, Sky.
I know that, but everybody here is acting like they would want her to. First, the stupid Haga days. Then, the name changing. Now, they're dyeing their hair for crying out loud so that they could be more like her. Someone has got to stop this.
And I take it that someone is you?
No, not me. No one listens to me anymore, but I was hoping that you could stop it.
Why did you go to talk to the principal if you think the situation is that alarming?
Because she's too busy admiring Serena.
Sky, I didn't want to bring this up, but since you did, then I'll say it. Something has to be said for loyalty and tradition. There is a reason why Serena is so well accepted, and that is because she represents traditional values and sense of friendship and openness.
She represents traditional values. Really? Like what? Having rich parents, perhaps? Being from the city? No. Having a fake smile?
Sky, I know that you're 16 and that you don't want to accept certain things, but you must not be different beyond limits.
Different?
Yes, Sky, you're being too different. This will lead to no good. You must try to fit in a little more.
Well, thanks for your help, Professor.
I know that you may be disappointed now, but you will soon realize that I was right.
Okay, me first. Oh, you wish. I stole the spray from Nia's room. I go first. But don't you want to see what it looks like before you do your hair?
I'll go first, so you guys don't fight.
Absolutamento not. I'll go first. Here, you hold the towel and you can spray.
Wow, Bebina! That looks really, really cool.
It's virtually the same as Serena's, Magina. Oh, give me that mirror. Oh, this is good. This looks very same.
You're right. It looks great. You'll look great at the acceptance ceremony tomorrow.
Thanks, Sky.
I guess.
Aren't you going to run for the presidency, Sky?
No, I won't run. I'm done running.
She's right, though. The ceremony will look awesome with all of us all done up like that. Oh, my Divina. All of us with red hair, listening to the speech and cheering in unison. It will be magnificent.
I'm so glad that Serena came and gave us a sense of identity. We're all like one now.
Okay, ladies, let's go. You need to go. We have an emergency teachers meeting. Oh, Beth, I like your hair. It looks just like the hair should look.
Oh, well, thank you, Professor Pongleton.
We're doing it too.
All right, colleagues, I have insisted on this emergency meeting because it has been brought to my attention that we are violating the Constitution by not having a student council.
I can assure all present here that my predecessor has not warned me of the urgency of this action. It is not my fault.
We'll discuss personal responsibility at a different time. What is important now is that, due to my quick intervention, we finally have a student council at St. Mary's.
What is the value of student council?
It is in the Constitution. It does not need to have a value.
Well, it will give students a voice in our meetings and help us all run the school better.
The students do not need a voice. They need running, push-ups, jumping jacks.
Mr. Pongleton, I will not tolerate this any longer.
Excuse me. Why aren't they here?
Who, Mrs. Ladenburg?
You said this allows students to participate in teachers' meeting. This is a teachers' meeting. There are no students here.
Well, yes, that was the next point on my agenda.
But Miss Gladys didn't read the agenda.
There's no time for that today. This is an emergency meeting. Our next point is Serena Jones, our future student council president. Hello, Serena.
Ladies and gentlemen of the teaching staff, it is a pleasure to greet you all today as the founder and only candidate for student council president.
Has Sky decided not to run?
Only Sky knows what Sky does.
Serena, what are your plans if you become a student council president? What changes can we expect around the school?
That is a very good question, and I have a very good answer for it. Speed. We're going to speed things up around the school. Coming late to classes, not anymore. Not filing reports in time, I don't think so. Let me tell you how I feel. If this school is to compete with the top schools in the nation, and I believe we can agree we all want that, then we must make the way we operate more dynamic. This will not be easy. We have a long way to travel, but this is the only way forward. Wonderful! Any questions?
Oh, no, Serena dear. I think you made yourself perfectly clear, and I have no doubt that we will all support your candidacy.
Having you will really help us make this school much less different.
Yes, that's good.
Well, yes. Serena, you have a busy day tomorrow, so you better go and get some rest. We are all looking forward to your acceptance speech.
I am particularly looking forward to it.
Great. Well, until tomorrow to you all.
Wonderful girl. Wonderful. Did you feel what she said? Well, before we end the meeting, there is one more thing.
Yes. As a symbol of support for Serena, as well as a thank you to her father for the hard work he's doing on behalf of us all in France, we decided to wear those French-style scarves tomorrow during the acceptance.
It's an excellent idea. It shows team spirit and support.
Hey, hey!
I forgot my glasses. Were you just...
What?
Were you trying to...
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
I'm a sportsman. Sportsmen don't do things like that.
Oh, okay. Well, goodbye.
I need to go too. I have nothing more to do here.
It's a great day for St. Mary's. Today, finally we get a student council.
Thank you, Mrs. Principal.
The student council was the last element that this school needed to become one of the greatest in the country. Today, we will choose and inaugurate our first student council president.
Well, yes. That was the next point on the agenda. And since there is only one candidate, Serena Jones, this will only be a formality. All in favor for Serena Jones, please raise your right hand.
Wonderful. Then that is settled. Congratulations, Serena. Serena?
She's not here yet. She must be working on her acceptance speech.
Thomas, go and get her at once.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this speech.
Excuse me.
Yes, Thea.
I have prepared a little poem for this occasion. Maybe this would be a good time to recite it.
No, Pia.
Yes, Thea. It's an excellent idea. Thank you, Professor Rockwell. It is called Hooray for Student Council.
The title sounds very appropriate.
Pia, maybe you should wait after the speech.
No, Pia, this is a good time.
Thank you. May I?
If you must.
Every student in every school must have a sharpened pencil. And every school around the world must have a student council. There's more. This was decided by the three wise kings who wrote the Constitution.
Nowhere to be found. I even looked inside her room, but all I found was this.
What? Give me that.
Oh. Well, this puts a new spin on the proceedings of the day.
She's gone to France to live with her dad.
What? Well, it looks like we're going to have to organize another student council presidential elections.
If I may, Mrs. Principal, the school was doing well for many years without student council. Maybe it is not as necessary as we think it is.
Yes, I think. Well, we'll discuss this at next teachers' meeting. Well, it's blows. I didn't get to finish my poem.
Yeah, but you kind of look funny with that red hair anyway.
You told me I looked great.
Well, you don't exactly look like a bouquet of roses either, Mia.
Shut up, Bev.
Oh, it's Davina.
That's funny.
That is kind of funny.
No, it's not.
Our new names are super cool. Isn't that right, Ivina?
Yes, I guess so.
Truth to be told, Irina, I liked you better with your old hair and your old name.
You did.
Yeah, I did.
I like myself better that way too.
Yeah, you look much more individual.
Individual.
I've been meaning to ask you, Ivy, will you help me study for the physics exam?
Oh, I would love to. Let's go.
No, Pavina, I don't think I like my hair red any longer. It takes away from my individuality.
You know, Nagina, you're absolutely right. I don't like my hair red either. Takes away from my individuality.
Well, isn't being individual kind of like being different?
No, it's not.
Well, it seems to me that with all the changes you keep making, you girls really want to look different all the time.
Well, it's not our fault we always look the same.
Sky's just bitter because she stays the same and we don't. We have to go. Right, Mia?
Right, yeah.
Do you think it would be great? Do you think you'd find them individual?
There's a good chance you would, Pavina.
Bev,
Sorry.
can you braid hair, man?
I could always try.
Well, try.
Well, welcome to St. Mary's boarding school for girls and boys.